Hello, hello, hello. We should be live. And if you are live, please drop a hi if you're live, or if you're watching the replay, please drop, how about this? If you're live, drop a 5. If you're watching the replay, drop the number 3. If you're watching the replay, I just threw this sweater on and I forgot that I had my uterus pinned. Woot woot. I love this. Whenever I'm talking to like the queer community, I'll just flip it around and I'll be like, woohoo, I'm talking about everybody. And flip it every other way. So yeah, drop a 5 if you're live, drop a number, drop the number 5, or just drop a hi. Like, don't be shy. Please say hi. I would absolutely love to see who's watching. Tell us where you're watching from. Are you on the West Coast? Are you on the East Coast? I barely have any voice. I hope you can hear me. I also made sure to turn on, yeah, there they go, to turn on the captions there on Facebook. So here I am in the flesh. I am very raw. I don't have any makeup, no eyelashes. My hair is not pretty. I'm not doing this to be pretty right now. What I'm doing this for is quite a few changes happened. Really big changes happened in Pure Romance, and they're going to keep happening all the way up until May. So you're going to hear about all kinds of stuff happening, but we as a company, we had to make a change. And I see comments coming in, but I'm over here on my other screen because I work off of 2 screens, and I'm over here talking to Zoom because I want to talk to you. I promise I'm going to go over here and look at the comments in just a moment. So, but real quick, I love to see who's watching. I think I see 1 or 2, maybe 3 lilies are up here watching. Now that's something that I want everybody to know right here, right now, that for the past 14 years, I have been part of a team named Lusty Lilies, and that's not going to change. We are still a team. We are still a family. We are still going to help each other. And I know that there's a lot of conversations about these changes that are happening in Pure Romance. The first change is really, really big news. And that is that we can, up to our discretion, up to us and talking to our hostess and finding out what she wants and what they want, we can allow men. We can have gentlemen, we can have husbands, we can have boyfriends, we can have gay men, we can have queer men, we can have all kinds of people. Now, I know that many of you may not have experience in the queer community, and you might not know how to talk or introduce yourself as a Pure Romance consultant. And I want to give you peace of mind that I can help you with that, because I myself have been working with men, women, all kinds of trans individuals for many, many years. So that's a big change, right? Like, a lot of consultants at Global Summit straight up said that they said no, they're still gonna, they're still not gonna allow guys at their parties. It's still gonna be a girls' night. That is so okay. That is okay. You don't have to change. Pure Romance had to change. It's 2023, and our business was getting a lot of hate because we were not open to everyone. And that was a big deal. And now we are. And it's a big deal. And it's going to help us as a company really truly grow, because we are and we have always been in front of people, everyone over 18. We've always been in front as an educator, as an entertainer, as someone that's fun. Pure Romance consultants will continue to be educators and entertainers, and we've always been in sales. So that's the other piece of it, about being 18 or older. That was another change that we had to make, that we will continue to present the products. I want to make sure this is very clear. And if anybody, is Leanna here by chance? Leanna, somebody tag our secretary. I did not give her enough heads up. I apologize. I've been doing a lot all day to catch up from being gone for a week. But the whole, 18 and up educator entertainers, but you can have minors upstairs. You can have minors in a separate room asleep. You can have minors in the house now. We had to make that change because we as a company, we no longer want to have a lot of restrictions on our consultants. We wanted to give the power back to our consultants and let them know that if there's a baby asleep upstairs, or if there's a babysitter in a different part of the house, maybe, maybe you're in the living room and they're behind closed doors in another place in the house, they can't hear you. We don't want to kick people out of their houses anymore. It's very hard. It's very hard in 2023. Can I get it in the comments? I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it because in 2020, when we were all locked in, 2021 still kind of locked in. Now it's 2022, 2023, and people don't want to trust too many other people with their young ones, or if they're just now having babies, or if they've got older kids that don't want to leave their room, but they want to keep their headphones on. It's just a new age, and we want to be there and let people know we're not going to kick your family out of your house anymore. We have the right, and you have the right to still say, hey, everybody's got to be 18. Like, you can still say it's your comfort level. But as a company, as Pure Romance, we had to make that change. We don't want to kick people out of their houses anymore. We also don't want to restrict who can be educated by our consultants. So we had to lift the men and minors. But again, it is fully up to the discretion of the business owner now, which is really nice if we would like to have any guys or any kids at the house while we're presenting. So it's a really big change. Now, let me come over here because there's like a couple of really big changes. And I'm trying to think through them, and I want to look at the comments too, because I see the comments are blowing up, and we have four lusty lilies out of how many do we? I think we have like 57 or 58. I got to go count again. It's a very small team that we have, and that is okay, because in my eyes, all of these new team changes, it's going to help us. It's going to help us grow. The fact that we're bringing in a new free kit, the fact that we've only got one kit option, and it's our first time ever in a kit that includes retail credit. Never in my 15 years, my 14 years, yeah, it's just never. And it's great. It's simple. It's easy. You can be part of the free kit, which Chris and, we're going to do that like once or twice a month. Or you can buy a $249 kit, get you $600 worth of stuff to use. I think there's even a tablecloth in this new kit. Like, it is a business right there in a box. So let me come over here to the comments, because there's a lot of changes going on. And the MLM, I have to tell each and every single one of you, which of course I'm going to make sure this goes on our team YouTube. I'm going to make a link for replay. It's going to be super easy to replay this. I'm going to email this to you. I'm going to message it out to everybody. I don't know if I'll be able to text it to everybody. I don't usually get a lot of response over text from you guys, but I definitely get response over email and Facebook. So that's why I use those methods with you. So, but let's see. I'm going to get into the comments, and then I'll go into what we did as an MLM, as a multi-level marketing company that we are no longer affiliated with. That's another really big change. So let me come over here. And let's see. Thank you, Tammy. I see that you commented and you tagged Leanna. Let's see if I can pull myself up here. I'm going to scroll. Hello. Tammy's here. Jackie's here. Hi, guys. I'm trying to keep my voice. Jen, Taylor, you are here. Jen, we need to have another one-on-one like now. Like when I'm fully got my voice back, probably tomorrow or the next day. Joanne, she's here. Hello. Let's say Jen Taylor says my one customer so far is a gay woman and she is going to be buying more from me soon. That is wonderful. Jen Taylor, any queer individuals, any gay individuals are more than welcome to purchase from you. I mean, hell, our new product, the deodorant. Oh, I already put it on the shelf. I already put it on the shelf in Big V. I got a couple bottles of that, because I was there, got to get a couple bottles of it. So yeah, the new deodorant, the commercial kind of the launch of it was by a beautiful drag queen. So yes, we want to bring more now that we're open, you guys, and we can do that as a company. We had to change. We had to change a lot of stuff that we've been doing for the past 30 years. The different types of, policies and procedures for the past 30 years needed to change. So yeah, Jen, I love saying an all-inclusive. When I talk about people, I'm really starting to be all-inclusive, saying they, them, us, we, yay. All right, but yes, Jen Taylor, thank you for that comment. Tammy says, yes, I know, right? Let's change, because why not? We did something one way for 30 years. Let's do something another way for the next 30 years. And let's leave a really good legacy behind for the women that are, like my own daughter that are growing up, like your daughters, all of our daughters, all of our women. We are still going to be a women-only company. So we're not going to recruit men. That is not an option right now. Okay, I don't know if that was a question, but it just dawned on me that it might be a question, and this is going to be a great replay on our team YouTube channel. If you guys can start tagging all your fellow sisters, like I said, there's about 50 active Lusty Lilies out here. There are about, hold on, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 7 new lilies that I have helped in 2023 alone. And because of this free kit option that's coming out, which I'm not really going to call it a free kit, I'm going to call it a business opportunity. And I'm going to be making like a Google survey for it for myself. If anybody wants that and wants to see it, it's going to be more like an application process, because I want her to know that if it's going to be free, if the company is going to give you a kit, there's going to be certain things they have to do, like some of you did when we tried the free kit thing earlier this year, which was the first time we'd ever done something like that. And now we want to bring it out starting May 2nd. And that's when the free new offers, and if you find someone that wants to get in here, but she's not sure about the $249 or the free, we also have a wait list. A wait list now. I'm so excited. I think our team, because we still have a team, we still work together. We're still going to have Team Tuesdays. We're still going to have Tips Tuesday. We're still going to have our Power Half an Hours. We're still going to have our drinks and demo nights. And we're still going to get together at my house once a month. It is still going to be open to all consultants. And there's some more stuff that's changing, but I'm going to talk to y'all in a minute. A lot of teams are going to be not doing as much because corporate, our corporate office is going to start doing all of the training. They're going to start doing monthly online Pure Romance meetings, which I think is so great. Like they're going to run monthly online Pure Romance meetings. And I think that's great. I'm going to go. I hope you guys go. But the lilies, us as a team, us as a group, people and women that I help come into this business, I want you to know that you have people to lean on, and you have people you can, make friends with and travel with and learn from and grow with. Because my thing and it's always been my thing, at least it's been my thing for like the past long, like 10 years, is you kind of have to grow into you, if that makes sense. You have to grow into you. And because of Pure Romance, and because of the space, and because of the flexibility, and because of how I can choose and make choices in my life, I've been able to grow into me, if that makes sense. Let me go tag everybody because I forgot that I could do that. Come watch, come listen. Yay. All right. So, and thank you guys for tagging Leanna, and drop your questions now. Like any questions you have about the team changes or the pay plan changes, the wow moments I'm about to start talking about. Like, I don't even know how long I'm going to be up here. I'm sorry. Put your headphones in, start doing dishes while you listen to me. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you for, I see everybody was tagging Leanna. Let's see. We got Leanna. So Jen says, what age can you join Pure Romance? So Pure Romance is still a sex company. Oh gosh, can I say that on Facebook? Did it just shut me down? Who knows? But we are still an intimacy company, and you still need to be 18 years old to purchase and to present and to host a party. And please, yeah, I just saw somebody's hitting the heart button. Please hit that heart button because Facebook loves that shit. You know what I mean? Let's see. Another question. I'm loving these questions. I'm about to go over what the MLM change is all about because that is huge. And that's probably, I think, the last really big change I have to review. And then I'm going to go over some wow moments because I literally learned so much that I can't even put it all in one video, but I did want to reiterate a few things. And I also wanted to tell you that yours truly, like what's up, like yours truly, took a challenge upon myself to get brave 3 times every day while I was gone, because I had time and space and support and sisters and confidence, and I had the right outfits and I had the right eyelashes, and it was just a very powerful week for me and for other women that I was helping, because I might not have been one of the guest speakers this year, maybe next year, but I was definitely someone that was out there giving hope and giving inspiration and taking pictures with people and just getting, I was hugging, and I'm making the TikTok right now because I had to capture all the photos, but I was kissing cheeks. I kissed so many cheeks. It was so fun. But yes, I had a blast. I had a blast. So I think I tagged everyone. Let me see. Joanne says, is there a restriction as to where you can do, girl, you can do parties anywhere. In my 14 years, good Lord, I could give you hundreds of thousands of places that, let me do the math. Hold on. My average year, 14 years. Oh my God, it is 1,000. I just did my average, which my average is about 75 parties a year, give or take a little more, a little less, especially, in 2020, it was, maybe 10, maybe 20 tops and then nothing, you know what I mean? Because I partied in January and February and part of March in 2020, but that's around, a couple thousand parties. And I have not done them all in someone's living room, backyards, front yards, places of business, salons after hours, church groups, pavilions, picnic places, hotel room after hotel room after hotel room, motel rooms, parking lots. Good Lord, you can really open up so many possibilities for your business when you don't close your business. Don't close it off to too many things. And I'm not just talking to Joanne, I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to myself too, because when you restrict your business to so many things, it's hard to do business. So of course, our age, the 18 and up thing will always be there. As far as the minors, just make sure they're not within earshot, especially if you've got somebody trying on the, strap on her, you know what I'm saying? Like, depending on what you're showing, I mean, we can really, as professional women, as professionally trained women, we're classy. We are classy. Not only is our team professional and classy and we make money, but we also are part of a company that would like us to stay professional and classy. So if you do know about minors being upstairs, just don't get too crazy and have them, humping and smacking each other too much. We'll save that for the next party, which would be a great way to book more parties too. In a way, you're going to say, hey girls, who can keep this party going? And next time, no kids at all. Woohoo, All right. So Joanne, long answer to your beautiful question. I hope that makes sense, but please tell yourself to go out and do business everywhere. And I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I've done a party in a pool. I did that for the first time a couple of years ago, and it was absolutely wonderful. It was so hot. We had a pool floaty, and in that pool floaty, it was like one of the ones that holds like cans and drinks and stuff. And so I literally just put the waterproof toys in the cup holders, and then I put a few bottles kind of inside because it had like a place for ice, and I just didn't put ice there. I just, laid products in there because it wasn't going all the way through. You can have parties anywhere. My brother's husband wanted 2 months ago and has for a while. What does that mean, Tammy? Like, to have a party? Because yes, let's get them together. Let's do this. Or was he trying to like join the team? Because not right now. We are still a women only company. Oh, thank you. Why did my at everyone not work? I tried. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Cindy. Let me see. Jen says, I do have a friend who wants to become a consultant and asked if there was another free kit option. Yes, May 2nd. You're going to get an email this week, Jen Taylor. And May 2nd will be the next opportunity to offer a business. I wouldn't call it like something free. Call it a business kit. Because if somebody wants to join, they need to know that we are a sales business and we kind of want you to get in here and work. We don't want to just say, oh, this is a free ride. Woohoo, you're gonna make money for free. Woohoo. That's not what we want people to think anymore. We want to build a company that knows we're here to make sales and we're here to work together, right? So I'm not going to be calling it a free kit. I don't think that's the best way for us to do that. I'm going to call it a business kit that they can earn by doing blah, 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 if that makes sense. Honestly, let me not even send the blah, blah, blah. Let me get over here and send you what I sent my lead this morning, because I'm not calling it a free kit. Let me copy and paste this. And she did. She asked me, she saw my post. So this is what happened to me this morning. Let me get over here to the group. Okay. So somebody copy and paste that if you're looking to build and grow a team. So yes, Jen Taylor, I kissed that bean flicker like, what's up? I am a fan of that man. And the fact that I was able to sit down and eat lunch with him one day, the fact that I was able to make a TikTok with him, the fact that he gave me time and we talked and it was awesome. And now we're like friends. That's what's happening inside of Pure Romance. We are becoming great salespeople, and so are our significant others. And they're helping us too, because that guy really helps his wife sell a lot of good stuff. And he's just such a great guy. And that's what we are at Pure Romance. We're great people that sell a great product line, And now we can sell it to, and we can teach and we can present it to everyone over 18. It's such a blessing. Everyone's excited. Chris is excited. Patty's excited. All of our lawyers are excited. Everybody's excited to make this change because we can no longer be accused of kicking people out of their house. We can no longer be accused of not opening it up to all genders. We can no longer, this change is amazing. So yes, I just copied and pasted. Why is my everyone not working? I'm trying to tag everyone. It's not working. What age can you join? You did that in all capital letters 9 minutes ago, Jen Taylor. I think I asked, and I think I said 18. We're still an adult intimacy company, my friend. Yeah, I hope you can hear me. Jackie says bowling alley parking lot out of my cousin's trunk. You made some good sales for a parking lot party. No lie. I think that is amazing. Joanne, it helps. So glad. Let's see. Anything else? Any other questions? Okay, so let's talk about this MLM thing, because over the course of the next few days, you're going to hear a lot more information. And over the course of the next few days, you might even do some more research yourself. You might start going down the rabbit hole of what is an MLM. And I'm going to get real. The past 14 years of my life, I did not like this part of an MLM, which is where I was getting paid on other people's sales. And I did not like that. I never liked that. And I never thought that was very fair, you know, but I was here in an MLM. I was here in direct sales. So we need to get away from that. And that is what we're doing. We are no longer getting paid on our team. And that's great, because I myself, I make my money off my sales. I always have, and I always will. The bonus checks, we get a retail sales bonus, which is amazing. It's opened up now to more because of this change that we're no longer getting paid on our teams. We have a lot of money that is going to free up. There was about 300 consultants that were being paid on their teams. And Dana Barish is one of them. And she can watch this video and she knows that I'm going to talk about her, but she also knows that she's been very smart with her money that she's been making. And so this is not going to worry her because she makes damn good sales. She has huge flash sales every year that are 6 figures, and she is a saleswoman. She talks about Pure Romance products all the time. She has a TikTok. She's out there making sales just like us. So she's not worried. Nobody's worried because a lot of our teams have kind of left, and we're in a place where the FTC and a lot of other MLMs no longer are able to do any of that junk, any of that crap where you sign someone and you make a percentage of sales and all that. So like I said, there was about 300 people, and Chris himself called all 300 people to make sure of it. They all know, they all got communication, and they all know about this change. And some of them, some of them have some choices to make, but in general, a lot of them are going to be fine. I personally know a lot of them. I personally are friends with a lot of them because I've been in the business so long. I know people like BJ Jones who have been here for like 26 of our 30 years. She's going to be fine. She still does parties. She still has a blast in her business. So we're going to be fine as far as like the 300 people that we talked to. So, but that's a big change to know that when I sign someone up, so like Jen Taylor, who I signed up recently, I'm not making any money off your sales. And I'm very happy with that because I never looked at anyone I ever helped get into this business. I never looked at you as a paycheck. I never looked at you as a number. And I pray and I hope that you never felt like that with me, because as I always, as I always say, when we're together, we work better. And that's what our team is about. We get together, we collaborate, we come up with new ideas, we share ideas, we do projects together that help us make money to pay our own bills. As far as our group sales, the only reason I was wrapped up in making sure we hit certain milestones in the past for the group sales is because of I wanted to make the board of directors, and the board of directors required group sales every year. Well, now it doesn't. And there is no board of directors. We have two beautiful things that you can earn. And it's the President's Circle, which I'm going to hit that probably by the end of summer. And then there's the Executive Forum, which of course, I want to bust my ass and I really want to do that one. And if you don't know about those, you can go log into the Consultant Online Office, hit the pay plan button, and it's all listed there for you. And maybe we'll talk about it in detail more on the Jeopardy night, but the pay plan is always in front of you. Pure Romance doesn't hide anything. You know how much money you can make. And that's why this chick always sells over $7,500 every month. And I always work for that because we get what's called a retail sales bonus. Well, if you listen to Chris at 8 or at 9 a.m., or if you listen to Chris tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then you would know, that that has changed. And as soon as you sell $500, you start getting an option for the retail sales credit. It's no longer $7,500. Me, I am shooting for the $40,000 because I want the $17,000 in free products, you guys. That would be a stock pile inside of Big V like I've never, I would be able to have overstock. I want overstock. Okay. So, okay. Anyways, there's a lot of good stuff here and we're still able to make a crap ton of money. And I'm going to go over here to the comments to see if there's any questions about this whole change of the MLM. But the big change is I'm not making any money off of anybody anymore. And that's great. Like I said, I never liked that part. I only worked on it so hard to make board of directors, which last year was the final year that I can make board of directors, right? So now I get to work on what I really like, which is sales. And that's what I do best. So in this business, education and sales, and of course, some entertainment. I like to make people laugh. And if you don't feel like, you want to make people laugh and you just want to teach and you just want to sell, totally fine. But if you'd like to bring in some humor helps the person retain what they're learning. So that's why I do a lot of humor. Plus, sex is just funny in general. Funny noises, funny thing. All right. I'm scrolling. Let's see. Now, I just want to make sure that I tag Jen Taylor because she says she has somebody interested in giving this a whirl and seeing what the person can do. So Jen Taylor, I tagged you in my script that I'm using. Dude, Jackie, you are correct. 110%. We are the best team ever. We will stay the best team ever because this team leader does not care if I make money on you. I care about working together to help you make sales so you make money just like me. I mean, that's why people join me, is to learn from me and find out how they can make sales like me. Now, if you don't want to make, $100,000 in sales and you just want to do half of that and you want to make $50,000 in sales, that's great. Continue to watch me and learn from me and just do 50% of what I do. At least do something. You guys, come on. All right. So Jackie, so let me see. She says, so glad I said yes. This amazing business 2 years ago. Wouldn't want to be part of any other business. Amen. All right. So a couple of wow moments, and then I'm going to make sure that I make a link for this live. And so everyone, even on our YouTube team channel, can watch it. I'll even put it on my personal YouTube channel too. I'll make all the ways to replay it because it's true. It's true. Pure Romance is no longer an MLM company. It is true. Pure Romance allows all genders, and it's true. You have to be 18 to go to a party or an event of ours. But if you have kids at the house and they're upstairs, that's okay. Just make sure they're really not listening. Not yet. And a couple when they're 18, we can teach them some stuff. And of course, go check out the pay plan. But on May 1st, there's more bonuses. There's more retail sales bonuses. There's more free product that we're getting. There's more ways to earn money. There's more ways to have parties. So yes, yes, yes. Welcome to being in a sales company that is only strictly part of making money. Our big part of our income is bonuses like retail bonuses or referral. You can still refer people. If you watch Chris, you can refer women into this business. And then when those women start working, you will get a referral bonus. That is not off of her sales. That's not a percentage of her sales. That is strictly a referral bonus, which is what a lot of companies do. Amazon has referral bonus programs. They have affiliate programs. There's all kinds of referral things out there, and that's just what we want to do. We want to continue to grow our company, not just with sales, but with salespeople. And if you bring another salesperson into our company, we're going to pay you a referral bonus, and that's really nice. I feel like we're still making money here. Like, I'm not losing any money, you guys. We're still on. If not, we're going to make more money. Okay, and this way we can open up to more markets, we can open up to more people, we can open up to advertising. Being not an MLM anymore, we can advertise. We used to be able to advertise on radio and TV. Chris would spend so much wonderful advertising monies that people in Virginia would hear about it from Ohio. So yes, 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 we need to be able to do those things again. A lot of MLM companies, very old school companies that are still around, that still have that type of structure where you make a percentage off of people and their sales. I heard Tupperware is one of them. A lot of those companies are going to have to close at the end of this year. And Chris was worried that if we didn't make a good big change out of the MLM structure soon, that we would have to do that like the other companies are doing. And we don't want to be an MLM. We don't want that hate. You guys know we get a lot of hate as an MLM to begin with, but we also don't want to get in trouble with anything we're trying to do either. So becoming a no MLM company helps us tremendously. We're going to grow. We're going to be able to get bigger and still be able to do the same damn thing. Still sell the same awesome products. All right. Woohoo! Joanne says, woohoo, bonuses. Let me see. Jen Taylor says, I don't have enough money coming out of my ears that I can buy products from all the time. I don't have money coming out of my ears that I can buy product. I am trying to understand this question or this statement, Jen Taylor. Please forgive me, because I don't believe I ever said that you needed money to come out of your ears. I need you to go make money and make sales. And making sales here at Pure Romance, we have so much great information on our training, training.pureromance.com. I know you've been emailed about it. And if we haven't had enough one-on-ones for me to tell you, that is where we all get trained, training.pureromance.com. You will find scripts. You will find different things to post in your VIP groups, like on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. You will find different ways to serve this product to others. We just came out with a deodorant, an all body cream deodorant that smells amazing, by the way. Then we got all kinds of other products that people can use every day that they will run out of and need more of, like our conditioning shave cream, our body boost, Cocoa Glow. These are products that you can read about online that you yourself can, if you don't have experience, you can get experience and ask other consultants what they like or what they've used it for or how they feel on it. So then you can go share it with others, and those other people can find out if this is going to benefit them. That is how, honestly, these products are sold. These products are very easily sold, especially when you tell people about them and what they do. So, Jen Taylor, I hope that makes sense. So, Joanne says, my only complaint that I get is how are we Pure Romance different from Adam and Eve or Pornhub? Well, first of all, I don't even know if I can say Pornhub on Facebook without getting shut down. So I hope you can still hear me and see me. Pornhub is a video company that is videoing sex acts. I mean, have you been on Pornhub, Joanne? It's not pure romance. That is not comparable. We do not serve porn. Okay, so that's how we're different from that one. Let's move it over here to adamandeve.com or Adam and Eve, Hustler, Nancy's Nook, Romantic Kingdom. All of those are store fronts. What are we? What am I? I'm a storefront on wheels. Yes, we have a lot of fun items that can be compared but not compared. Those companies do not work with clinical doctors to create their products. Those companies are looking for a cheap way out, and those companies don't educate like we do. They don't have representatives. They don't have Joanne who've been through a program written by a doctor that has educated her on how to help others. So that's a big difference right there. That one. And you know that I work very closely with the Hustler store here in the Hampton Roads, Virginia area. And what I've learned in the past 6 months with working with that store is that the only major difference is that they buy cheap shit. I mean, honestly, they have great salespeople in their stores. I mean, I've met a lot of them. I've become friends with a lot of them. And guess what they say? They know that Pure Romance has a different kind of product, a product that they don't have. And that's why they let me park in front of their store. Because if I don't have something that my customer needs, that they want, that Hustler has, or if Hustler doesn't have something that their customer needs that I can give them, I consider that more of a partnership. And I don't compare a partnership. So I don't compare a partnership, if that makes sense, because why worry when we should all be out here helping other people? And no lie, I can tell you another really big difference compared to the adult store and Pure Romance. We give people an opportunity to sit on their own couch with their own glass of wine. And I'll sit on the couch too. I've sat at a lot of my parties and I've just kicked it. And I've just answered questions and made sales. It's so nice. You guys, we give them an experience. The stores give them a chance, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm done. I'm off of that because I could talk about that all night long because I don't compare at all. I really don't feel like we need to. And in 2023, we're all just out here trying to help people climax and get off. And we just hope and pray that some of those people would like a little bit of education. And those are the people that are going to want to book parties and host parties with you. They're going to want to laugh and learn and have a good time in their place, in their safe space. There we go. I hope that makes sense. All right. Let's see. Oh, I got to ask that question. I basically told him, there we go. You could say that too. I mean, that's up to you. You are your business owner. Me, I usually take the route that I just took with you. And I tell them the major difference is I give you an experience and I help you and I'll answer your questions and I'll let you taste stuff before we open it. And I'll let you really, see things and have a nice time, right? So yeah, however you want to do it, Joanne, this is up to you, babe. Okay, so but I'm going to tell you, I don't usually say trashy or I don't usually compare because I'm not here to turn people off to anything. I like to give people the opportunity to make their own declaration about something. And I don't want to be known as the consultant that's out there saying that, Pornhub or Adam and Eve is trashy. I don't want to be that chick. I want to leave a good taste in people's mouth, giggity. And I want them to know that I give them full permission to go look at Pornhub, to go look at Adam and Eve, to go. They are the shopper. They can compare me all day. But I'm gonna let them know I'm not comparable, and you're not either. Joanne, Pure Romance by Joanne is not comparable either. No, ma'am. I know what you be doing. You have such a good, masterful way of bringing products together. You know how to bundle them. You know how to talk about them. I really, your parties, I've heard they're amazing. You make them laugh. You're educational. So yes, yes, yes. There is nothing comparable. And that's all you got to say. Be like, girlfriend, sure, you can go do that stuff you want to, but guess what? You can say, I bring the classy, or I bring you a little bit more. So, all right. Oh, yes, absolutely. 100%. Let me go. I don't see any other things. I haven't really gone over any wow moments, and I've already been up here for like an hour. Some wow moments, some brave moments. On Wednesday, I did. I took one of Delilah's Peter pillows and I went to give it to Cheryl Force, which is who I thought would most want it. Plus I asked my friend Dexter, Dex, he's a photographer at Pure Romance. He's been with us. He's been in the media for like 10 years with us. He's been with us forever. He said to give it to Cheryl. I asked Chris, I was like, Chris, who should I give this Peter pillow to? He was so excited. He took a picture with it. And he said, well, who do you want to give it to? And I said, well, I want to give it to Patty, but I also want to give it to Cheryl. And he said, well, give it to Cheryl. She works really hard. He wasn't sure. He wasn't sure if Patty would like it. And then my day continues to go on. I showed the pillow to Cheryl and I said, Cheryl, I would love to give this to you. And she said to hold on to it. She said, give it to me later. She didn't seem that really excited about it, which is totally fine. So I did. I took it all around the Duke Energy Center. I had other consultants hold on to the Peter pillow. I had the Peter pillow going up like one of the escalators. It was just such a great day. And so I made like a whole TikTok about it because at the end of the day, one of my wow brave moments is I was sitting in the back of class and I saw Patty. And I told myself, I was like, you know what? I should go up to Patty and I should at least show her the Peter pillow. And Cheryl was sitting right next to her. And I said it, I was like, if I approach, then I'm going to, make sure that Cheryl knows I'm still giving it to her because I told her I was going to give it to her. She told me to hang on to it. And so I get brave. The class is starting to come to an end. I get up, I get my bag, which has the Peter pillow in it. I walk over to Patty and Cheryl's sitting right next to her. And I say, Patty, and I say, Cheryl, hi, I'm going to be giving this to Cheryl, but I wanted to show you what I'm giving to Cheryl, Patty, if you would like to see this thing, this pillow that my daughter crochets. You guys, Patty, her entire face lit up. Her eyes got big and she snatches the pillow right out of my hands. And she says, this is mine. Well, excuse me, Patty. Excuse me. And And so she is wearing a blue dress, which matches the damn pillow. Her assistant, Suzanne. Some of you know Suzanne because if you watch Live, Love, Win, she's the woman who looks drunk all the time. She's the assistant to Chris and Patty. And she's also part of like our PR media relations. Suzanne, if you know her, she was also sitting with Cheryl, which by the way, Cheryl said, okay, like she didn't even care. She was like, that's fine. I don't care. And so I was like, okay. This is now Patty's pillow. And so Suzanne jumps up. She loves the pillow. She starts taking pictures of Patty with the pillow. And then at that point, Patty says, here, LaWanda, take my phone number. I want the link for Delilah's pillow. I was stunned and flabbergasted. And so there we are. She's got the pillow. We're taking pictures. I get brave one more time. And I say, Patty, before you go, can I record a thank you video for my daughter? And she says, well, hell yeah. I was like, okay. So we get the video. She gets the pillow. I get her personal phone number. And that's how that happened. Chris, by the way, was so excited that Patty got the pillow. Everybody, Dex, everybody was so excited. Let's fast forward to Thursday. Thursday was 420. And so all of my friends that were 420 related, we just did a whole bunch of brave acts of fun, I guess you could say. We did our horse carriage ride around the city, and we literally screamed, happy 420 to like everybody for like an hour. So that was really, really exciting. And then we learned that somebody that used to drive one of the carriages got into a crazy car accident, and it was really, really sad. But they're still in business and they're going to be there next year. And I met the owner. Her name is Sissy, and I got brave and I asked her for her cell phone number so I could text her next year when I'm back in Cincinnati, so I can just text her and she's like, yeah, LaWanda, yeah, I love you. I'll pull up whenever you want. Just text me. And I was like, yay. So I've got literally a horse carriage ride in my back pocket anytime I'm in downtown Cincinnati. Boom. Woohoo, right? All right, so that happened on 420. Now let's fast forward to Friday. Friday, I got really, really brave, and I went up to Chris, and while I was talking to him, I had my friend Katie hold my phone, and she was live on TikTok. And I got brave and I talked to Chris about the changes that he was making. And I told him a story. And I pretty much made him kind of tear up a little bit. Actually, I made him and Patty cry at one point. And I'll tell you about that. So we're fast forwarding to Friday, and I'm making Chris tear up a little bit because I tell him that his change with allowing men into our parties is so big. It's so huge. And I have a friend, and I told him that I'm working very heavily in the queer community this year. It's one of my main focuses, is to really learn and communicate and serve that community this year. And I told him about Jessica, who is a beautiful trans individuals that I met, and they are going through a very difficult time with the dilator or dilation of a surgery they had. And she did not get very good advice from her doctor. And she is having a lot of issues with recovery. And I told him it's because I already started working with men and trans women and trans men. I told him that I'm already kind of a step ahead of this situation. And he told me that he wants more of that. He said it because he, as a lot of you know, he is raising a trans woman, a man, born a man, now a woman, as his daughter, LC. And I actually got to meet his daughter, LC, on Friday. I was able to hug her. I was able to thank her for being so brave at such a young age. She's barely 13, and she's growing into such a beautiful young woman. That's why Chris started the Living with Change Foundation. And it just means so much to me. And I told him that. And we hugged, and it was beautiful. And that was Friday. And then after that, a little bit later, Friday night at the pink party, I decided to get brave and have another wow moment where I walked up to Patty to show her the text message from Delilah. You know, because Delilah, she was at school pretty late on Friday. She's in a lot of different clubs and classes, and she's working real hard. And so I sent her the thank you video from Patty, you know, on Thursday, but she didn't get a chance to watch it. But then when Delilah finally watched Patty's thank you video, she texted me something that she wanted to say to Patty. So I walked up to Patty at the pink party, and I was like, hey, Patty, do you have a few minutes? You know, she had a long line, you know, everybody knows, everybody wants to talk to Patty and take pictures with Patty, especially at the pink party, while everybody's beautiful in their pink outfits. So there I am standing in line. I want to talk to Patty. I want to show her Delilah's text message. I'm trying not to cry. I get up to Patty. And she's all like, hi, you know, she knows me because just day before we got Peter pillows. And so I get up to her and I'm like, hey, Patty, do you have a few moments? You know, like I wasn't even worried about getting a photo with Patty because I just got a photo with Patty in the Peter pillow, you know, day before day, you know, I was not there to get a photo with Patty. I just wanted to show her the text message from Delilah and talk to her. I just wanted to talk to Patty for a brief second and show her the message and talk to her about the message. Because I could have just copied and pasted it in a text to Patty because I have her phone number now, but I wanted to talk to her. So I stood in line and I got up there, and you guys, as soon as she read Delilah's text message, she starts waving other people over to us. And one of those people was a gentleman in glasses, and he is Patty's stylist. Then he starts waving over another person, and that other person is Chris's stylist, who does like his wardrobe and his hair. And, you know, before he gets on TV or, you know, video, you know, he's, you know, they got stylists, right? So that's what they're like, friends and everything, right? So they're there at the pink party. So they were like, Lawanda, your daughter is amazing. That pillow is amazing. They have seen it. They have touched it. Patty passed it around to all these people, not at the pink party, but like before. And so they were just really talking about how amazing Delilah is. And so this is where I make Patty cry. I turned to Patty, you know, I'm saying thank you to her, and she's saying, no, no, thank you to Delilah. Delilah is a young entrepreneur. She really has a great mom. You better know you're a great mom, Lawanda. You guys know how Patty talks. She's like, you better know you're a great mom, Lawanda. Well, this is where I got brave. And I said, and I put my finger up and I'm like, Patty, do you know why I'm a great mom? And that's when her and her two stylists that are standing next to her talking to me, they all got real quiet, you know, because the pink party's real loud anyways, you know, but they got real quiet and they kind of came in closer to me. And I said, Pat, the reason I'm a great mom is because you gave me space and time with my kids. You allowed me to be a stay-at-home mom all these years for the past 15 years. Well, 14 going into 15. And I said to her, I said, thank you for letting me choose to stay home with my kids and make money and pay my bills. And thank you. And we all four of us, she started crying. I started crying. I think Patty doesn't really know what she's out here really doing. And that is giving us moms a job while we raise kids. And we are doing our best to raise really good people. And I don't think I could have done that in any other job. I really don't. Delilah, she's been able to watch me. And she's been able to see me on my good days in business, in my bad days in business. She knows it's not easy, but she knows it's worth it. And so after that, you know, after we wiped our tears away, you know, we had a group hug. The stylist, you know, the guy in glasses, he's all like, here, you know, group hug, let's hug it out. And so that way Patty could, like, you know, because she was, you know, starting to, you know, do this to her face, and she was all like, oh no, you know, because there was a line of people to take a picture with her. So there I am fucking it up by making her cry. And but it was good. We all hugged it out. She needs to hear that. She needs to know what she's really doing out here for all of us. And by keeping this business alive, by keeping us moving in a forward direction. And after we all hugged it out, again, I wasn't in line for a picture or anything, but Patty actually said, she was like, no, no, no. You know, I started getting my composure and I started putting my phone away. And she was like, no, 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 I want a picture with you. And her two stylists. So her two stylists and me, all four of us get a picture together. I don't even think I've posted it yet. I've been trying to post so many things, you guys. There are so many things. But yeah, Friday night at the pink party. Let me just bring up the Friday night album again and show you guys really fast on this video. All four of us, we did. We ended up having that group photo, and it was just so nice. And they're amazing people. I mean, I don't know if I can really bring this up and show you guys, but there we are, the four of us, Patty, me, and the two stylists at the pink party. right after we hugged it out and talked. So yeah. Let's fast forward to Saturday, which was my last day in Cincinnati. I'm trying to make this quick. Jackie, I'm so sorry if I'm making you cry. Oh, Nancy, thank you. I love you so much. Oh my God, Joanne, if that Peter pillow appears on Live, Love, Win, I don't know what's going to happen, but that would be so cool. Yes, Jackie, the carriage ride. It is classic. It is so much fun. But I'm sorry to make you cry. So last part of this video, I know it's like an hour and a half, but I'm going to put it up on YouTube. It's going to be out there for the world to see. The last piece of this puzzle of wow, brave moments that I went through, which I know I'm forgetting some. I know I'm forgetting some, but I'm trying not to. But on Saturday, so Saturday was our guest speakers like Brian Parsley, who I'm really good friends with. And that was a wow moment that I got to tell you about. And Saturday was our award ceremony and the big awards night where I took a selfie on stage with me in the crowd. And I was the only one that did that. And everybody was like, wow, you really did that. I was like, fuck yeah, I really did that, because why not? They said I could, so I did. I did. I asked everybody. I was like, can I? And everybody, even Erin of our product committee turned to me and she was like, yes, you can, and you better. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do this. So I took a selfie while I was on stage, all by myself, just boom. Okay, so Saturday afternoon, let me start there. I had a big, brave wow moment Saturday afternoon or two brave wow moments Saturday afternoon where I was in a class. I was in a TikTok class and I learned that TikTok is becoming something like Google, something like YouTube. And TikTok is becoming a SEO, which is also known as a search engine operating system. So like right now, if somebody needed to learn how to, change something in their oven or in their refrigerator to make it work, they'll go to like Google or YouTube. This is a great example because me and Gary recently had to do this for the oven in the kitchen. And we went to YouTube to learn how to change a certain part of our oven. So we didn't have to hire somebody else to do it. We bought the part, we watched the YouTube video, we changed the part, yay, oven is fixed. So that's kind of what TikTok's becoming. It's becoming a search engine where people are going to go search stuff to learn stuff. And I learned in the TikTok class because I went to Cassidy Bybee's class, which was known as a mastermind TikTok class. And even other people like Carissa were teaching during that time, but I went to Cassidy's class. So she had us like in our TikTok accounts while she was teaching, and she was teaching us stuff that we could find in our accounts. And something I found in my TikTok account that TikTok already did with my account that I didn't even have to do is I have a genre, I have a searchability, I have something that people are searching on TikTok and they're finding with my videos. And I didn't even know. And you can see this if you go to my TikTok and you go to like, let's say my viral video, which is almost at 1 million views. I'm so excited. It's at like 945,000 views or whatever. And I'm still talking to people and teaching people. And I'm still making sales off of the one video, you guys. It's great. But anywho, if you go to that video and you look at the top, there's a search bar on TikTok. And that search bar will say happy couples. My videos are parts of the happy couples searches on TikTok. So if any couples wanted to learn anything about how to be a happy couple or to see happy couples or to learn or to anything about being a happy couple, they're going to see a lot of my stuff. So I thought that was really cool. That was a wow moment for me. The other wow moment for me on that Saturday afternoon on our last day, gosh, I need my tea. Hold on. My water. my watered down tea at this point. I have like another 60 minutes of work before I go to bed. But before I wrap up this video and post it everywhere, my second wow moment before I go to Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, is when I approach Chris himself. He's standing in the back of a classroom. He does that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatevs. He likes to, he goes to class too. He wants to learn. I love that about that guy. So he's sitting in class and I see him and I really want to go say something. So I get my ass up and I go over to him and I say, hey, Chris. And he's like, what's up, LaWanda? And I'm like, I know that we spoke yesterday, you know, about me being in the queer community and knowing this wonderful trans woman, Jessica. And I told you about her going through changes and her going through the process of her journey. And I was wondering if you would ever like to talk to Jessica. Because, and I told him this, I said, because raising LC. What do you think? His eyes, I couldn't even explain it, but his eyes just lit up. And he said, why, yes, I would love that. And I told him, I was like, I would be happy to introduce you to. And he was like, wow, LaWanda. Now that I'm not going to forget. And I was like, you're welcome. And then I went back to and then I told him, he was standing at the back. So before I left, I was like, do you want to come sit at my table and, you know, be in class? And he was like, thank you, but no, thank you. And I was like, oh, you're welcome, sir. And then I took off back to my table. It was so great. All right, now fast forward to Saturday night. I'm on the stage. I'm getting my awards. I had no idea. Oh my goodness, where did I put it? It's not right here. It's over there. I'm so tired and sore. I'm not even going to get up. I'm sorry. But I did not even know I was getting an award, like a real one, you guys, like something I could hold and not a piece of paper. Like, no joke. That's all I've gotten all these years. And sometimes I get other pretty things and sometimes I get cash bonuses and sometimes I get all, but I don't get like stuff you can hold, right? So hold on, I want to go get it. I'm going to get my ass up. Anybody watching? Anybody here? Can you tell me what's going on in your life? Talk below, talk below. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up because I want to go get it. Like, oh my God. Like I really have something. Jackie's here. Cool, Jackie. Look at that. I got something. I actually have something I can put on my desk that says I achieved something. And it's not just a piece of paper. If you've ever seen on my desk these things, let me just say, I kind of ordered it for myself. And if you've ever seen this thing on my desk, this one, again, this was back in 2012, and I ordered it for myself. This is truly my very first trophy award like thing. And that's a wow moment. That's a wow motherfucking moment in my book. I'm going to put it right here. Oh, it's so pretty on my desk. It's so pretty on my desk. Look at that. Okay, I'm done. Now, the other wow moment is when I was walking off of stage. At the bottom of the ramp was Brian Parsley. And he says, he's doing one of these. He's like, LaWanda, that was great. I'm so glad you took a selfie. And then he says, and congratulations. And hey, can I ask you a favor? And I was like, fuck yeah, you can, Brian. What you need? He says, well, you've been listening to me all these years, right? And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. You've been raising me for like the last 10 years. He says, will you give me a testimonial? Will you be one of my testimonials? I was like, fuck yes. So me and Brian are going to be making a video, and it's going to be me talking about how he has pretty much helped me map out and grow into who I am. And I told him, just like I tell a lot of other people, you got to heal yourself in order to heal your business. Let me say that again, because I said it to Brian, and I'm saying it to you, and I'm saying it to a lot of other people. And I say it to myself, but I feel really good to be able to say to you and to every other consultant, you must heal yourself in order to heal your business. Boom sauce. I need to like trademark that shit. That's so good. Anywho, Brian and I are doing that. I left to go pick this up from the next room where Chris was. And Chris was in there pretty much handing those to us, which was so fucking cool. And that's when I made Chris cry. And I turned to him and I say pretty much what I posted. And that's, yo, Chris, in case you didn't know, for all of us that didn't grow up with a father figure or a guy in our life that we can trust, I want you to know, you are one of 3 men in my life I can fully trust. My daddy, my husband, and you. Thank you. And there he's like, what? And I was like, yeah. And then he continues to look stunned. And I say, sir, and you can see it in my pictures. I posted pictures because somebody was taking pictures of us. I didn't even have my phone. Like they took these pictures. They sent them to me. I was like, what the hell? And so they're taking pictures of our conversation. I used my phone for when I was holding the award with Chris, but the other pictures of us talking, that was not my phone. But he says, Lawanda, thank you. I needed that. And I was like, you're welcome. Because, sir, there's a lot of me in that other room. There's a lot of other women like me over there in that room that don't have a lot of men they can trust, or they can count on, or they can rely on. Thank you. Oh, you guys, it was so good. So good. All right. So that was that. I know there's probably a lot of other wow moments and other things, but this global summit was amazing. There's going to be another one next year. Plan for it. They're going to be releasing more information about it here very soon. Sign up for it as soon as you can. I know I will. I'll be putting my happy ass back on that payment plan again because hello, everybody needs to be able to go and do things and know that they don't have to chunk up a bunch of money at first. I shared a room. I did not have to pay for a full room. I shared gas with somebody. I didn't have to pay full gas. I made sure that everything was there for me. And I booked extra parties and I budgeted myself out. You guys can do this too. I promise you it can be done. You can. I believe in you. So I'm done. I'm going to go look over here at the comments. Jackie says I'm here. Sorry again that I made you cry. If you're still here, please drop the number 5 so I can say bye-bye. Until tomorrow. Tomorrow is Team Tuesday, Tuesday night, power half an hour. Get in there and in here. I mean, get in here in our Zoom tomorrow night for Team Tuesday, power half an hour. It'll be quick. It'll probably include a couple of things I've learned there because I got a lot I've learned. But yeah. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Thank you, Jackie, for sharing. She says, I got my official divorce decree in the mail today. Yes, mama. If I had more energy, you know I would be jumping up and down. I need at least one more good night of sleep. And then I'll probably be back to my happy-go-lucky self. But at least my voice is back, you guys. So damn excited. Jackie, yay. Jen says, Jackie, yay. I got mine back in January. Congrats, Jen. Let's see. Jackie says, always remember to breathe. Love it. Nancy, you're still here. Nancy, thank you. Thank you, Nancy. You are a rock star. I tell you what, and for any woman that is watching this, like Nancy or Jackie or any woman that, that has been with our team for a long time, I want you guys to know, I have never, and I will never think of you as a paycheck, even when the company was paying me a percentage. I never thought of that. And I am, like I said, I am so glad I don't anymore, because now authentically, I really fucking care about your success. And nobody else is going to be able to say that when they're in business together, you guys. Everybody else is going to be like, oh, no, I need to make money off these people. Like that's what these old that's how the whole MLM structure is messed up. And I didn't like it. And I'm glad we're no longer part of it, because them old like MLM ways are just it's 2023. We're moving on, moving up. And now, I don't make any money off of you. And I'm really not trying to. I'm really just trying to help you make money for you. Okay? I always have, and I always will. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Welcome to the new Pure Romance. Welcome to a beautiful opportunity for all of us. Oh, it's going to be so good. Love you guys so much. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Don't yuck anybody's yum. And remember, you are in control of you. You have choices. And once you heal yourself, you will heal your business. Take time for you. Find your happy place. Mwah. Go book a one-on-one with me. Let me help you. I am overabundantly flowing. And I am going to do that because I love you all. Mwah. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Love you guys. I fucking love you too, Jeff. Bye. Good night.